Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I am finally moving into my second half of my Hobonichi cousin notebook. I thought I would share with you guys how I like setting it up because I did set up my first half on camera as well. As I'm putting stickers down and decorating, I will be going through the reason why I liked and enjoyed the first half of my cousin notebook here, and I'll talk to you guys also about some of the things that I'm planning on changing in this notebook. So I'm really excited to film this video because I finally get to move into my mint notebook here. I've been using this one that I recently hauled. This is from the luxury collection. It is a leather notebook cover from Kiki K. This is like currently my favorite color. And I've been literally obsessed with this setup. I think it is so cute. I filmed a few videos in this already and I'm in love with it. But this time I'm going to switch into my mint because I purchased this around the same time. I already have a bunch of stickers and stuff here that I want to remember to put inside. So before I start setting this guy up, I will say that I'm not yet going to take apart this setup in this guy because there are still things from the first half of the year that I'm going to reference in my second half. So I'm going to keep this fully set up. I'm just going to move a few of my tabs. I'm still going to probably keep a few deco pieces in here until I find a new setup for it, but I'm just going to move this now to the side a little bit. So the first thing that I'm going to do with this notebook is put on my new cover. I do have that leather cover, but as you saw in this setup, I did have a cherry blossom paper that I used to cover up the yellow cover of the Avec notebooks. I'm going to be doing the same here. I actually already made it and already folded it. If you guys want to learn how I made this cover, I will have another video coming up soon because if I were to do it in this video, this one would be super long. But this is just a paper cover that I made. I printed out some digital paper from Happy Scrappie, folded it and taped it all together, and now I have this really cute cherry blossom book cover. So I am just going to slip my notebook inside these little flaps on the end here. And it fits really snugly. Later on I will just slip this into my leather cover. And it fits perfectly just like that. Of course I can just leave the blue notebook out if I want to, but right now I'm really into these pretty pink and blue cherry blossoms. So I already started putting a few stickers inside here. I put my yearly already in here because I did it in my last video, so I used the same exact kit. I was going to change up my kit. I was going to use a different one from my shop as well, but I had an oops already here, so I didn't want to waste more sticker paper. I started using some of these little clear dots that I have recently released in my Etsy shop. These are actually limited edition stickers that I have designed. These are my Magical Adventure sticker dots, and these are all on clear sticker paper. So they are these guys. So I just use them to mark important dates in the year, and then on this larger sticker here underneath my sticky notes, I just wrote what they were. I have it covered up now because it does have personal information on it, but these are the cute little clear stickers that I have made and placed here on the yearly. I'm going to continue doing that for this year, or this half of the year. I really like these stickers. They're super cute. I love the color palette, and they have tiny itty bitty little stars on them, which I really like. These are also available in white sticker paper as well, so I'm going to remind myself to move these stickers into my new cover a little bit later. But that is what I'm using my yearly for. So I did place this sticker a little bit crooked so you can see a little bit of the printed stuff behind there, so I'm just going to take a little sticker, I think, and put it on top. What sticker would look nice? I think I'm just going to put this little guy. I'm just going to put this little Rilakkuma sticker here just because I think he'll be really cute. Maybe I can put a few more. I'll just put a few more because otherwise I feel like I waste some stickers. But I'm really enjoying how this yearly looks. I really like the cute font on this as well. I'm planning on releasing another set of this for the new year. So in September, when Hobonichi releases their new planners, I will be designing another yearly like this. Something similar, but a little bit different, because I don't want to be releasing the same thing twice. Okay, so the next page that I have here is my habit tracker, and I'm going to continue using this as my habit tracker. So I have here these two sheets that I used to set up my previous planner. These are the two vertical monthly sticker kits from my shop, and which one did I use first? So I used this one for my habit tracker, and then I used the pink one in the cute font for my index for my daily pages. So I'm going to quickly put on these stickers. Like always, I put these stickers on my hand before I put them down on the paper, so if I make a mistake, you know, I'll be able to peel them up. I really like being able to use this as a habit tracker, but I am also thinking about having another separate habit tracker in the back of this notebook. I'll show you what I mean a little bit later. I am very, very busy recently. I am designing a ton of things, and obviously life always gets in the way as well, so it is always good to plan ahead. In the first half of the year, I was using this habit tracker just for like very, very small things, and I found that sometimes I would forget to fill it out. So this time I am prioritizing my habit tracker in my Hobonichi cousin rather than in my rings that I usually do. I am prioritizing my cousin because I find that it's easy to reference back here in my cousin because it's just one full notebook of stuff. I found I was able to record a lot in my dailies, my weeklies, and in my trackers and index here in my Hobonichi cousin in the last 6 months. So that's why I want to sort of switch gears a little bit and see if I can put as much information I can into these notebooks and see if that works for me. I do find that I use the index a lot more than my habit tracker, so that is why I'm going to try my best to use my habit tracker a lot more. I'm going to make it a lot more health focused this time, I think. I think I tried to in the last 6 months, but it didn't work out, but now I really want to track a few more things. I still need to transfer things from that notebook into this one, so I just want to write a few of my goals and stuff again. Okay, so this is my habit tracker done. I will be putting a little tab or something on that a little bit later. Up here I'm going to be writing all of the things that I want to track. And then at the bottom I'm actually going to write a few like fitness goals and see if I can accomplish them by December. I feel like always around October, November, December it's a little bit difficult to keep some more health goals, obviously because Halloween, there's lots of candy. Also in December there's a lot of like Christmas parties and Christmas sweets and stuff that I always get dragged into. I watch a lot of Hallmark movies, so maybe that's why I always want to indulge a little bit during the holidays, but hopefully I can keep some of my health goals in that section. And now I can put on this sticker kit here, the remaining sticker kit for my index. And this one is just the pink colorway in the cute font. Sometimes I do get questions about like the fonts and stuff in my shop, so I tried my best to clear those up. And I also try to say it a lot more in my videos as well. For the past 6 months, I have been using this kind of method for my index, and I do really enjoy it. At first, I didn't think I would use it all that often. However, I do think it is a very good way to categorize all of my thoughts that I put down into my dailies. I think it's a very good way to use this page if you are not using it to forward plan. I don't use my Hobonichi cousin to forward plan too much. Sometimes I write things in pencil down to do a little bit of planning, but I don't use it to like schedule in that many appointments because I don't have many. I find that during these difficult times in the beginning of 2020, I found myself using my planner a lot more to take down all of the things that I've had in my head. I've been using my journal a lot, and I've been writing a lot of my thoughts in my dailies in here, so I really like this to organize all of my ideas and things like that, because otherwise they would kind of just get lost, and I tend to get a little bit more forgetful now, which is really annoying actually. So now I just learned to write everything down. Sometimes I still forget to write things down, but I'm trying my best. I have my planner with me now almost pretty much all the time, so I'm hoping that I'll get a little bit better at it in the future using my index and my habit trackers. So that is it. I have put down the full sticker kits. I really like these sticker sheets. I think they're so cute. I'm excited to design more for next year as well, maybe in different color palettes. So I really like how these 2 sticker pages turned out, or rather 3, because I also did my yearly. I didn't realize how functional they would be for me in the beginning, but now I'm really enjoying this index, especially because it helps me reference things in my daily pages, which I find is actually quite difficult. Last time I put my tabs in the weeklies of this notebook. I think for this time, for this half of the year, I'm going to do it in the dailies, because I find that it's been bothering me a little bit, because I find I flip through more of the pages in the dailies versus the weeklies, because there are less pages, obviously. I'm really happy with how all of this turned out. I'm going to decorate a few more things a little bit later, I think. But you probably already saw a few of these pages sticking out of my cousin, and that is because I'm planning on putting a few pieces of washi and vellum inside. I've seen people do this like on Instagram and on YouTube as well. They put like vellum and stuff in their what's it called? Their stylogies and stuff like that. I never really had the urge to do it like just for like decoration purposes, but I'm going to try and put these vellum pieces in here for now, just to see if they help me like flip through my pages a little bit better, because the Hobonichi pages are quite thin. Sometimes I do catch myself flipping through my planner a lot, and I'm struggling to find the page that I want. So that's why I'm planning on putting a few of these pieces of vellum in here so that they'll be easier to flip to. For example, like I can just go like this on the corner, and I can just, you know, hit all of the important bits. So I'm going to put one of these pages up here first, because I want to be able to flip to my index and my habit tracker without putting something over top of it. These are just offcuts of vellum that I had left from setting up a A5 planner. These are papers from Happy Scrappie. I think they match really well with all of the other papers. I'm just going to take a little bit of washi. I have this little guy. I have this little piece of washi that I will use to tip in this vellum. I'm only going to take maybe that much. And this paper is a little bit smaller than A5 size, because it was, like I said, it was an offcut of a letter size sheet of vellum. I just cut it down and I cut the top and bottom a little bit so it fits nicely and it's not poking out. And I'm just going to use that as a quick like page turner or something like that. I'm also going to add a few sticky notes on here because I really need sticky notes in this planner, so I'm just going to stick a few from, these ones are from SMPlans. I'll put that one here. I have a ton from Stickie, and I also have some from the PlannerMonkeyCo. I've been writing a lot on stickies lately because I have ideas that I have no place to write them on because there are limited pages in here. Even though there are a ton of daily pages, sometimes I just need a place for quick notes. I'm going to use a few of these ones. And do I have a larger pad here? Yeah, I will use these ones. These sticky pads are all from Stickie. So I'm just going to put a few there, and I wanted to put one on my yearly as well. I almost completely forgot. Oh my god, these are so cute! I will use this a little bit later. I love these sticky notes. I think they're super cute, and I think they're very functional as well. Some of these I do like kind of want to hoard a little bit, but I feel like it's kind of a waste if I do that, so that is how my little sticky note dashboard slash page lifter is going to work. It's like something that I can easily like flip to and then go quickly to my habit tracker and index. I hope that turns out well. Over here I have a vision board. This is actually from a girl on Instagram. I think it's Planned with Jazz, and I printed out one of her half-letter vision boards that she has. I think she made all of these and they are all free to use. I just cut this one out in half-letter size, and then I cut it down a little bit to fit inside here. I'm going to put it on this section where it is January 1st of 2021. I know I'm not going to be using this monthly spread, and I always found myself trying to flip to the beginning of my weekly spreads. So I'm going to also tape this guy in. Do I have another thing of washi in here? So I have this little bit of washi here that I'm going to use to tape this vision board down. I might change this vision board out if I want to. I was actually planning on like making my own. I do have one that I really liked. I put it in my clear planners and stuff like that, but I don't know where that went. I need to go find that file, but for now I'm going to be using this one. It's a printable from Planned with Jazz. I haven't put like any type of vellum or other dashboards and stuff inside here, so we'll see how this turns out. I might change them a little bit later. Right now it seems like a good idea, so I'm going to continue doing that. There we go. So now it is nice and secure, and I can flip to my weeklies a little bit faster. So these are all of the weeklies. I am planning on stickering a lot of these. I haven't pre-planned in these yet, but I'm excited to get started on these. Oh, it's so nice to have a fresh notebook. It is so satisfying. What else do I have? Okay, so another piece of vellum that I want to put inside is in between the weeklies and then the dailies, because I always find I'm flipping towards these dailies in the back, and I always want to go back to my goals of in my first notebook. So I think it's important for me to mark out a page for my dailies so I can easily flip to it. Sometimes I do use like tabs and like page markers and stuff like that, but I want to see if I can do something like this and then have my other tabs and stuff for like my actual like day on my weekly and important pages in my daily. I'm going to add a few more post-it notes, maybe only 2 on this guy so my thing doesn't get too bulky. But I still do want to use these sticky notes. So that is the next page for my dailies. Oh my gosh, look at all of this blank paper. So these are the leftover tabs that I had from last time. These were actually just like test cuts, and again, I'm using them because they are still perfectly good. So I'm going to start here. Actually, I'm going to start in December. I'm going to start in December and then work my way upwards. So I've been using these sticker tabs for the whole year, and so far they've been holding up really well. They're still very, very durable, and they haven't moved or like peeled off or anything like that. I'll show you guys a little bit later the clear tabs that I have already released in my shop. They're made out of clear sticker paper this time. I'll still have them available in regular sticker paper if that's what you prefer, but I just wanted to have another option here as well. I think I did these a little bit too far apart. So I think I've lined them up well. I'm just now going to fold over. I think I put them a little bit farther out than I did the last time, so we'll see how that works out. You can tell that I'm very, very concentrated doing this. Okay guys, so I am done with my tabs. It actually took me no time at all to put on all of these tabs. The thing is, my battery thought it was too long, so it did cut out, but I finished up all of my monthly tabs and I think they look really, really nice. I just lined them up from the bottom because this is the second half of the year and it lines up perfectly with the ones that I had here in my last notebook. Can't even see it because I have my pencil board in. So this makes me happy. It finally makes me feel like I have completed something. But I wanted to show you guys some of the clear dividers that I recently released. So like I said, I have recently released some new clear dividers using clear sticker paper. It is a very similar design to this. And I have them in a variety of different colors, just like these monthly tabs that you could already get in my shop. These tabs will come in clear, pink, and black. It will not come in the marble because I don't think it looked very nice with the clear sticker paper. But this is my little mini test that I did. The design is almost exactly the same as the paper ones, except for you only get the words on one side of the tab, obviously because they're clear. I found it hard to line up the words on both sides. It's still doable, but I think it'd just be easier to make one side clear and then the other side with the words. So these are the two small tabs that I'm going to be adding here. These are already listed in my shop. I do already have the monthly tabs already ready, and I do have an option for add-on tabs, which is essentially just an add-on of 3 more tabs, depending on how you enjoy using your Hobonichis. You can use them in other notebooks as well, but basically the whole point of my add-ons is because not everyone uses the Hobonichi cousins or the Hobonichi planners in general all the same. So for example, I'm using one of these as my habit tracker and the other one as my index. Not everyone does this. Also, if you have the full year techo as well, that might also be different for you depending on the layout. So here I have 2 clear tabs that say notes and tracker. So on this guy, I'm going to put my tracker. This is for my habit tracker, and I'm going to place them on exactly the same way as I did with the black tabs that I previously done. I'm just going to fold it over a little bit. My hands are clean and I don't have any lotion on because these are clear. I wanted to be extra careful with them, obviously. So I'm just going to put this here on the top. Not fully to the edge of the page, but close enough. Just like that, and then fold it over. And that is what you will get. It's really cute and it's very simple. I think later on this year when I get my new notebook, I think I'm going to use these clear tabs because I think they're so cute. I do have another tab that says notes, so I'm going to put that over here. I'm going to put that on the page that has the cherry blossom vellum for now. I also have these tabs sized for the Hobonichi weeks as well as the A6, so whatever planner you're using, you can use them. Obviously you can use these tabs for any notebook that you like. I've seen people use them in like their moleskins and other notebooks like that. And flip it over just like that. So now I have 2 clear tabs on the top here, just like that, and then I have my black tabs along the bottom. I'm also going to put my yearly sticker over here on my yearly page. Ah, it's so cute. So I am now officially obsessed with all of these tabs. I really like how these little transparent guys look. Just to clarify, the add-on sticker tabs will come in sets of 3, and I will have 2 different versions of these clear tabs as well. One of these sets will have a tracker tab, a index tab, and then a list tab. And then the other one will have a finance, health, and a notes tab. And like I said, they're going to be available in A5 size, A6 size, as well as the weeks. So you guys don't have to worry, you don't have to request anything because everything is already up on my Etsy shop. So I am really happy with how this is looking at the moment. I think it looks so, so cute. Ah! Oh, I also forgot to mention that these are available in 2 different font options. This is the cute font option, and then I do have a classic one as well. So I am almost done with setting up this planner. There's one thing that I wanted to talk about because I have been getting a few requests for this on my Etsy messages as well as on Instagram and on here on YouTube. I have been getting a few requests for like full page sticker sheets for the Hobonichi Cousin, the back pages. And I am working on all those things, so I am going to quickly show you guys some of my test prints. Some of these layouts might change, but I wanted to show you guys what I'm working on because I'm planning on releasing them soon. I'm also working on this as a collab with Anna Jolene Printables, so maybe they will also be available as printables that you can print off year after year. Or if you want them already cut and printed on sticker paper, you can purchase them from my shop. So the release date is undecided, but I'm planning for it to be sometime next month, at the end of the month. But now I'm so excited to show you guys some of these things. So these are a few of the designs that I have been test printing. This is just on regular paper. I'm planning on just washing them in here to test out for the rest of the month before I release them. But I wanted to give you guys a heads up that these are definitely coming to the shop soon. I'm so excited about them. So these are like full page stickers that are meant to go into the Hobonichi Cousin. I do have full page stickers for the Hobonichi weeks, but I have yet to release them for this size. So I do have designed a few yearly pages as well with the yearly calendar for next year. So these are sized to be a little bit smaller than A5, so you'll be able to stick them like a sticker on the page. And as you can see here, I have 2 font options that I'm planning on releasing. A classic font here and then a cute font. I'm still deciding the design colors for them, but in case you don't like this yearly that I have in the front and you prefer to have one full page rather than a ton of mini stickers here, then you can definitely just paste one of these guys inside. So these are hopefully coming to the shop sometime next month. I'm very, very excited about these. I will also have, well, I'm planning on also having an option if you're using like an Avec book or something to have them on 2 pages, the yearly calendar on 2 pages. That way if you're using the first half, you can have this and maybe unimportant dates on the other side like this. The whole idea for this release is to have them like mix and match, and you can choose whatever you like to go on the inside, so you can just buy the pages that you want. Essentially, I'm trying to bring the flexibility that I had in my rings into this notebook, so if I wanted important dates with a calendar on one side, this is what I will be able to purchase from my Etsy shop. I also try and make it flexible, so whether or not you have the Avec book or the full year book, you'll be able to choose what design you have. So this is the 6 months on a page. I showed you guys the yearly. I wanted to add some of these into the back pages of my notebook, which are like important dates. I also wanted to track my social media on one of these pages as well, so you can use these pages for whatever you want. They're just two different layouts, but I can always, you know, just switch the purposes around if I really wanted to. I also wanted to include a Life in Pixels. I'm already planning on reformatting this, but I think that would be nice to have in the back here. And something that was also very, very requested were to add some more habit trackers and stuff like that. So I have some of these designs out here. Some are habit trackers. This one I have a reoccurring task. I feel like this is too many tasks. I'm gonna take out some of these lines here. But I do also have like monthly trackers, and I'm planning on also doing like monthly to-do lists and maybe even finance trackers as well. And you can stick all of these into the back here, and you can mix and match however you like. I'm not going to stick in the yearly calendars right now because these are for 2021, so I don't necessarily need them right away. But I did want to stick in a few of these guys. So if you have any requests for full page Hobonichi cousin stickers or anything like that, please do let me know. Leave them in the comments and I will try my best to start working on them. I do want them to be released by the time the actual Hobonichi books are released. I'm still not sure whether or not Hobonichi will change some sort of layout or something that they have in their planners yet, so I'm gonna save like this other yearly and those other things for another time. But these full page lists, I know they're not going to go anywhere, so I'm just going to stick a few of these in. I definitely want a reoccurring tasks in here, and I can just fill these in from what I had earlier. But these are going to be so good for the upcoming year. I'm already planning a lot of new releases and things like that, so yay! I'm gonna put important dates here as well. I think these two look really, really cute together. I'll have these in different designs. Hopefully I can stick to like similar color themes as what I already have in my shop. I'll just mix around the patterns that I create in different colorways, so no matter what pages you buy, they're still gonna look like cute together. So I have my reoccurring tasks, important dates. Maybe I will put my social media tracker here and then my habit tracker on the other side. Alright, so, actually, how many pages are in the back here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So there are 14 informational pages in the back of the Hobonichi Cousin of Vec. So that will be enough if you want to put all of your habit trackers in the back here, whether you want to do single pages like this or something a little bit smaller. I am planning on keeping this habit tracker this small just so you can track a lot of things here. I think another thing that I might change about this one is making the boxes a little bit bigger, so I'll be taking out maybe like half of these lines so you can write things inside or just do a check mark. So these are looking good so far. Sorry I had to close the blinds a little bit because it got a little bit sunny. I'm very excited to release these soon in like actual sticker form. I was a little bit worried about them because I can only fit one of these pages in cousin size on one like sticker sheet in order to cut on my machine, but I think these will be worth it in the end. So I'm already starting to think of how I want to set up my cousin for the new year, so that's why I have all of these pages in, to see if I can sort of mimic what I had in my ring planners that I love so dearly. So I think that is it for all of those things. I want to next set up all of these pockets because I have a lot of things in here that I haven't yet transferred over. So I think I'm going to keep these 2 sticker sheets in here just because I think it'll be very handy. I'm going to keep these as well. These are my transparent dots that I also recently released in my shop. They have so many pretty color options. I have 8 of them available. These are only a few. But I thought this eucalyptus one would look really cute inside these pockets. And then I also need these guys to put into my yearly. I'm tracking a few things on that as well. I am going to transfer over these sticky notes, and I do have a few tabs in here that I want to move over. I just kept a sticky note here, and I added a little clear sticker that says weekly. And I'm just going to put this where my weeklies are starting. The clear sticker, by the way, is part of another set. Where did I put them? Here they are. I also released these in my shop, which are divider labels. These are intended to go in ring planners on the dividers there. However, you can also put them on sticky notes and then use them in your Hobonichi cousin, which is what I'm doing. So I just took the weekly sticker from here, put it on a sticky note, and so I can mark my page that I'm currently on in my dailies. I'll put that here because the month hasn't started yet. But oh my god, look at all this tabby goodness. I also wanted to put in this little quote card from Kiki K and this little paper clip. So in the back pocket, I'm just going to put a few of my stickers here that I had previously in my other planner. I did want to put another quote card like I did with this other guy here, so I will just put this one. This is also from Kiki K, and this clip is from Sweet Paper Bliss. This is one of her, this is so cute, I love it. It has a little moon crescent and then 3 beads on it. I do have one more thing that I wanted to keep in here, and that is my little pocket of stickers. I'll just keep this in the front pocket here, or maybe sometimes I'll put it in the very back here. This just has some stickers that I like using in my planner. I have some Hobonichi week stickers in here that I can use in my weekly section of my cousin. I have some stickers that I am testing in here, some dots that I like using, and then I also have a few kits in the back too. So that I will just tuck in here. Like so. I think that will be it. You can see this is getting a little bit chunky. It's not as quickly. I'll show you guys how chunky this first half went. It's actually not as chunky as I thought it would be. I didn't start stickering in the very beginning of the year, but I still think it's quite chunky. It's still a very, very good thickness. It's not too big and not too small. Okay, so I'm going to keep this back in here because I'm going to reference it still, so that is the first half of the year. So I think that is going to be it for my video. I know this was a very, very long one, and I think the lighting might have changed a bit because the clouds kept going in and out. But I'm really happy with my setup. This is my first time in this mint planner. I might miss this coral, I think, but I can always just move back in whenever I want to. I'm really happy with this tab goodness. I think it's so, so cute. I'm really excited for September when Hobonichi starts to release some of their new things as well. I'm really excited to release these full page stickers. Again, if you have any requests to any layouts that you guys want, please do let me know so I can start planning for them. But thank you guys so, so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope you all are staying safe and are happy with your current planner setups. Thank you guys so, so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!